I've worked in the trailer industry for quite some time now, and one thing that I've learned is that while buying a new trailer can be exciting, if you're not careful, it can turn into a complete nightmare. Stick around because in this video, we'll cover some of the biggest mistakes I've seen people make when buying a trailer and how you can avoid them. Plus, stay till the end of the video because I've got a bonus tip that will make anyone look like they know what they're talking about, even if you've never pulled a trailer in your life. First mistake I see people make all the time is not doing enough research. It's tempting to rush into buying the first trailer you see. I've even been guilty of that in the past myself. Trailers aren't one size fits all though. You've got to dig into the details. What's the build quality like? What's the manufacturer's reputation? Are there reviews from other buyers? While you're probably not interested in becoming an expert on trailers, it's important to make sure that you're informed about what you're buying because there are so many variables that can come into play as to whether or not a trailer is really worth the money. On that note, if you want to be a more informed trailer purchaser, make sure to subscribe to my channel. My goal is to teach people how to make the most informed decisions possible when they're buying a trailer, and I share all of my tips and tricks with you from someone who is currently working in the industry. The next big mistake I see people make all the time is not shopping around. Prices can vary a lot between dealerships. A trailer that's $5,000 at one might be $4,000 at another, and for a variety of factors. Plus, some places might offer package deals or better financing options. I work at a volume dealership, which means we don't put a lot of markup in our trailers to begin with. Instead, we make our profit by selling a large volume of trailers, so typically we have the best prices around. That being said, though, I have seen people come in and show us where another lot had our price beat. And you know what we did? We matched the price because no one wants a customer to walk away and go to a rival dealership. That's why shopping around is so important. You don't have to feel bad about it. Just check with multiple places and see if someone has a better price. If you have a dealership you prefer, ask them if they can match it. Pro tip though, make sure you're comparing apples to apples and not apples to oranges. It goes back to doing your research, but not all brands are equal and not all trailers have the same features. So if you're going to ask for a price match, make sure you're looking at two comparable trailers. The last big mistake I frequently see people make is not knowing what they need. This isn't just about research, it's about understanding exactly how you'll use the trailer. Ask yourself, what's the primary purpose? Are you buying a gooseneck trailer to haul equipment or freight? A dump trailer for gravel or trash? Or an enclosed trailer for moving furniture or for storing a motorcycle? Those may seem like common sense questions, but I can't tell you how often I get people who want to buy one trailer to use for every purpose. Just like how you wouldn't buy a sports car to put tools in the back of, you buy certain trailers for certain purposes, even within that style of trailer. If you want an enclosed trailer to haul a car, you probably need heavier duty axles. If you want to be able to transport gravel in a dump trailer, you need to make sure the hoist is strong enough to dump it. You see the point. You also need to consider the trailer's capabilities. For example, if you buy an equipment trailer rated for 11,000 pounds, but your equipment weighs 12,000 pounds, well, that's a problem. Always make sure you know what you're using the trailer for, how much payload it needs, what size you need it to be, etc. And if you're not sure, always lean toward a heavier duty trailer because you don't want to buy a trailer only to find out that it's not going to work for your needs and now you've got to buy another one. One last note on that before I get to the bonus tip. Trailers are not one size fits all. A lot of people think they'll be able to buy one trailer and it will fit all of their needs, and unfortunately, that's not the case. So make sure that you know what you need your trailer to be able to do, but also remember that you probably won't be able to use your dump trailer as a car hauler or your single axle utility trailer to haul your skid steer on. I've got a bonus tip for you, but don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And here's the bonus tip that will make you look like you know what you're talking about, even if you know nothing about trailers. Understanding the difference between payload and GVWR. Payload is the maximum weight your trailer can carry, while GVWR is the combined weight of the trailer and its payload. Confusing the two can lead to costly mistakes, and it happens all the time. For instance, let's say you have a trailer with two 7K axles. That will give you a total GVWR of 14,000 pounds. because 7K times 2 axles is 14,000. Now, let's say you have a piece of equipment that weighs 13,000 pounds. A lot of people think, that's perfect. I can load this equipment on the trailer and still be under its weight capacity. But that is wrong because you haven't taken the trailer's weight into account. Let's say the trailer weighs 4,000 pounds. You have a GVWR of 14,000. So 14,000 minus 4,000 equals 10,000. So if you put your 13,000 pound piece of equipment on that trailer, you're actually 3,000 pounds overweight, which can cause axle damage or structural damage, and that's if you're lucky. If you're not, you could be looking at causing a catastrophic failure that could cause damage to more than just your trailer and potentially be deadly. Knowing all of this, though, will not only make you safer, but it'll also make you look like you know what you're talking about next time you're looking for a trailer. If you want some more quick tips, check out my video about 3 tricks that will make you look like a trailer expert. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's shopping around for a trailer. Happy hauling.